The grandfather did?
Yes,
Okay.
he did. Yeah, and he went up to Coach Sweeney and was like giving him this and all this and stuff like that. And I think I was like a freshman at the time in high school, so he was like giving him all the stats, trying to like talk to him about me and things like, hey, you gotta get this kid and all this. So Coach Sweeney was signing posters, so he took one of the posters. He's like, "See you in 3 years," and like signed it and all that. And like I took it, so I hung it up in my room, and ended up getting recruiting later on, of course. And ended up when I committed, the day I committed, I was in his office, and I brought that poster, and I showed it to him, and I was like, "He said see you in 3 years," and I was like, "I'm gonna come." That's when I committed, and I just kind of showed him that poster, and we signed it again. He gave me a chip, and then I have it framed up in my house.
Cool. So did he remember you? Like, did he remember signing it?
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, he remembered that. Yeah, I think he remembered the whole thing.
That's awesome. What did he write on your friend's poster? Like, was it specific to you that he said, "See you in 3 years"?
Yeah, I was there, so I was right there with him, and yeah, he wrote it specifically. Like, I don't know if he made with like Gage, "See you in 3 years," and
That's
like
awesome.
signed it that way. So it was really cool to see, and just how that worked out, and how I can bring that back in.
Gage, what do you remember about that trip to the desert 3 years ago to play
Thanks,
Ohio
Gage.
State?
I thought it was awesome. At first, I mean, I was young, so I really hadn't experienced much of that, and just kind of was big-eyed, guys, going there just because it was the first time I experienced most of that. And just I mean, I've never been to Arizona, so just the whole experience was awesome, and just being able to play them and how we played was just incredible. And that was the first time that I kind of got a chance to go in and play them, which was fourth quarter, so really no pressure on. We're already up, but being able to go in and just kind of get my feet wet really kind of helped me out to get where I'm at today.
I'm sure you remember how many fans they had that year. They have a huge alumni base out there. How important is communication going to be on the offensive line in that environment?
Oh, it's going to be huge. It's huge every week. It doesn't matter if we're playing home or away. It just makes it a little bit tougher because it's going to be a loud, hostile environment just because they're going to bring a lot of fans. But yeah, the biggest thing is communication and just making sure we understand where everybody's at and just communicating that we're all on the same page.
You've spoken of experience. This whole thing is kind of routine for you guys going to the playoff. Other teams that are in it, maybe not so much. How much does experience actually matter when the whistles blow?
I mean, it definitely helps. I mean, pre-game wise, I guess, in a way, just because a lot of people can get caught up in the emotions and all the hype and hoopla, whatever, all that stuff outside the game. But I feel like at the end of the day, the preparation is what we're doing now. I mean, and just kind of leading up to the game, that's practicing, breaking down film and all that, understanding their tendencies, their formations and all that on defense, looking at each. We have a lot more time than we normally do in a week, so looking at each individual player, see what they like to do, what their tendencies are for pass rushing, how do they like to play run blocks, and all this stuff. So you have more time to break down everybody. So that's the biggest thing, is being prepared for each individual. And at the end of the day, when it comes down to the game and that whistle blows, it's just going to be who's more prepared and who's more willing to go out there and leave everything on the line.
Does it creep into your mind at all that at most you have 2 games left in your Clemson career?
Oh yeah, I mean, I think about it a lot. I mean, it's been an incredible time that I've had here. And it's going to be bittersweet because I'm excited for what's next. I mean, what's going to come next, but I mean, I just really want to go out with a bang. I really want to capitalize on this opportunity I've been given, and I just want to be able to. I want to finish 30-0. That way we can give Team 125 an opportunity to keep that win streak going and just kind of keep building on that legacy. But yeah, I want to go out as one of the greatest senior classes that there is, and we have an opportunity to do that. If we win this game, we'll be tied for most wins in the senior class, and we'll be able to break that if we win the Natty. So that's something we strive for. We have a lot of records that we can set if we finish out, and that's just something that we strive to do, just be our best each week. And I mean, I just want to make sure, like I said, just give that next team an opportunity to keep setting records, keep carrying on the legacy that team 123, 22, or 21, 20, and all that have passed on, the guys that were back before we had any of all these facilities and things like that. So that's the biggest thing, is just keep carrying on what everyone else has passed on.